Hello, I'm Paul Gilbert from the Fair Colorado State Leadership Team. On September 12th, Fair Colorado is hosting a panel discussion on diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI for short. Here with me now is Dr. Morrell, one of our panelists for that event.
Hi, I'm Dr. Travis Morrell, Senior Fellow at Do No Harm and Chair of Colorado Principled Physicians. Thank you, Paul, for having me on.
Great, happy to have you. What has influenced your thinking on DEI and motivated you to advocate for change?
Well, I think like all of us, we want to be fair and inclusive, and we don't like to be excluded or even see other people excluded. And so diversity, equity, and inclusion, it sounds like a very promising idea. Unfortunately, I think seeing things like, I think of Coleman Hughes, who's on The View, and he got very mistreated. It's worth watching on YouTube for not only his views, but really for holding his views as a Black person. He was denigrated. And you start to wonder if maybe these ideas aren't as inclusive after all. I've joined a DEI committee, paid for training, read books, and the more I see it, DEI is actively and politically acting as a machine to put forth some kind of dehumanizing ideas that separate people based on their race, sex, orientation, and so forth. And that is very concerning.
So why do you think it's important for people to be aware of DEI initiatives?
Well, for most of us, it's not important until it kind of comes home and affects us, until it's your kid that doesn't get into school or your spouse that doesn't get the promotion. I think this is an important issue, no matter your race, orientation, your sex. And I think it's worth coming to the FAIR panel and joining a group of people who really want a fair society.
So it might not seem important until it starts to affect you.
I think the great thing about the FAIR panel is we have people from medicine, business, psychology, the military, and academia. And so I think we're seeing that this spreads into every society, every organization, no matter where you're at. I think it's very relevant to us all.
And anyone who would like to attend can purchase a ticket at the fairforall.org website. And there's a link to the event at the top of the page. It's called Diversity Without Division. Is it possible? We hope to see you there.